Libero here from Art Division. Let me ask you a question. How many market appraisals did you or your team got invited to last week or last month? And are those enough for you to grow your business? If you would like to get more appraisals consistently and in a way you can control and scale, then in the next 5 minutes I'm going to share with you the critical 3 steps you need to be working on in your agency to get in front of more vendors and landlords. So what is currently happening in the industry? Right now, many independent estate and letting agents tend to rely heavily on word of mouth and also referrals when it comes to market appraisals. And this is great because it's a testimony of a good service. So if most of your leads come from referrals, you should congratulate yourself. But the downside is that you can't control the volume, and it's hard to grow a business if you mainly rely on referrals. If 1 month your referrals dry out, have you got a plan B? And what is your plan B? Unfortunately, most agents I speak with have no set process for attracting market appraisals through their website or digital marketing campaigns, which is the one thing they actually have complete control over, full control over. Yet they all understand, and I'm sure you do as well, that market appraisals are hugely important for the success of an agency. It is simple numbers game. The more market appraisals you do, the more instructions you will get. So I want to share with you my 3-step process for creating a sustainable and scalable flow of vendor and landlord leads for your agency. Now, let's imagine that booking a market appraisal is like being asked on a date. I don't know when was the last time I went on a date. It doesn't really matter, but I assume that you didn't go on Tinder and picked someone at random you've never spoken to, you don't know anything about, don't even know if you like them, and ask them on a date, there and then, on the spot. It's not really the done thing. You can agree that there are certain steps between seeing someone for the first time and going on a date. And the same applies in business. So what are those steps? Step 1 is awareness. What is your strategy for reaching more prospects and making them aware of your agency? No one will book an appraisal with you and your agency if they don't know you exist. So you need to have a way to reach more prospects daily and make them aware of your services. You can do that through Google advertising, blog posts, events, social media, or any other channel that puts your services and solutions in front of your ideal prospects. Even leafleting. The aim of this step is to move them to the next step. So what is the next step? We call this engagement. Engagement is more of an emotional involvement. How are your ideal clients building or deepening a relationship with you? Are they reading a blog? Are they part of your online community? Are they engaging with your videos about the property market, etc.? To get more people to engage with your brand, you need to produce content which is relevant to them, such as local market updates, advice on how to solve their specific problems, etc. So this is a good opportunity for you to think about your ideal clients and their problems. Some prospects will book an appraisal at that stage, and that's great. But your goal should be to move them to the next step, which is subscription. When someone likes their experience with your brand, trust begins to build. Once this happens, it's time to ask for a small commitment, which is subscribing and giving you permission to email them. To do that, you can offer them something they want and something which is for free. But you have to offer something valuable that makes it worth their while. Think webinars, think maybe a chapter of a book you've written, think local market reports or guides that they can't access anywhere else. This is where the magic happens. The bigger your database of prospects, the more market appraisals you will book each month. You will have to create email content regularly to keep in touch with those prospects. But if your content is of value, when the time is right, they will come to you. It's not a matter of if, it's when, and they will come to you. So to get more appraisals consistently and predictably, you need to have a strategy for reaching, engaging, and subscribing more prospects every day. Have a think about what are you currently doing for each step, and if there are any things that you can improve. I hope you have found that useful, and I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences. If this has resonated with you, then please get in touch. All right, speak soon. Bye-bye.